Good morning, Oceania. Due to the war that we have been waging on East Asia, there has been a shortage in the production of razor blades. So this week on Everything Easy with Ed, I, Edward Octavius Luke Hale, bring to you, the beautiful citizens of Oceania, a wonderful tip on how to make your very own razor out of an everyday object that you have at home. I overheard someone in the canteen last week saying, "By the way, Smith, old boy, I suppose you haven't got any razor blades you can let me have?" So this is how we're going to fix that. This week's tip may not work for everyone, but for the people that possess this object, it is a wise idea to do this, because then you will be ridding yourself of evidence of thought crime. We will be right back after a short commercial break.
Do you struggle with overhydration? Do you see absolutely nothing in the toilet bowl when you are done draining your body of its fluids? Do you find yourself needing to drain your main vein more often than normal? Do you feel the need to constantly have a glass of water or a water bottle at your side ready for the slurping? Do you find yourself unable to live without water? If you answered yes to one or more of these questions, you probably struggle with overhydration. We have the perfect solution for you. Introducing Anti-Dehydratal Copper Slomorphical, the perfect cure for all your overhydrated, potty break excessive, clear urinated, painful lives. Anti-Dehydratal Copper Slomorphical, or antihydration for short, is a 100% existent, legit prescription drug that helps hydration addicts cease maintaining proper hydration.
Antihydration has not only helped out in my life, but in the lives of all of my family members too. Granted, it's killed off a couple of them, but the net gain has always been positive. I mean, I used to take 50 bathroom breaks a day, but now antihydration has dropped that down to -3. How great is that?
Side effects of antihydration may include combustion, implosion, vaporization, death, intense weight gain, severe weight loss, cognitive increase, decreased reaction time, death, the ability to summon 48 concubines at will for 4.6 seconds on Tuesday at 6, eternal life, frequent bloody noses, increased stubbing of toes, being hated by peers, death, being disowned by your own parents, and more.
Now that amazing commercial is over, starring supermodel Ed Weirdius, we will move on to the next 5 steps of the process of making your very own razor blade. So, before me, I have set many different pencil sharpeners and also tools that you can use to take them apart. This pencil sharpener here, you use to wind, and these ones will not work. This one, when you stick the pencil in and you twist it, it uses these blades to cut the shavings off. This will work, okay? As will this one, and this one, and this one. This one will also work, as will this one, and this one. Now, we're going to use this one because it is about the most basic one that you can have. You can see the little screw there and the little blade. Now, we have to find a way to take it apart. Here I have typical pocket knife. It has a lot of different things on it. Nothing too fancy, but also nothing too basic. Now, on here, I actually have a Phillips head screwdriver, which is handy because the screw is Phillips head. I also have a small screwdriver, another small screwdriver, yet another small screwdriver, and then just out of curiosity, a barrette. I want to see if that will work. So, we have this, and that will work. to see if any of these other ones also work. When we put the small screwdriver in and loosen it, it does loosen, but it is hard to get enough torque. So that is where this T-wrench may come in handy. Gives you a little bit more leverage. Loosen it a little more. That does work. But now, does the barrette work? Because not everyone is going to have small screwdrivers or a pocket knife in their house. So let's see. If we stick the tip of the barrette into the crosshairs of the screw, and we loosen it, it actually does loosen. Boom. Now, it is literally just a pencil sharpener casing. And here we have the little screw. And the jackpot. Here's the blade. Now that we have this blade, we need to see if it actually works. Because, as you know, we don't have any razor blades, or many of us don't. So we need these other solutions, but they also need to work. So now, let's actually test it on real hair.
This is what my face looks like before I use it. And here's the post-shave.
And that concludes the shaving experience. Now, it is important to remember that you can reassemble the pencil sharpener if need be. But, otherwise, if you don't want to, you can use the blade until it gets too dull to actually cut the hair. So, I would say that that was a successful Everything Easy with Ed. Thank you for tuning in. Seeing you next week for how to brush your teeth without a toothbrush.